I remember when I was in high school, I always wanted to be this popular kid. So we had sets in class, right? We had set one, set two, set three, and set four. And these sets were essentially the learning pastes into which people were to learn something, how they, deemed learning speeds. They put me into set four, which really pissed me off. And let's say, in short, I worked my way up and I eventually got to set one, which is honorable. But during that moment, I was in the lowest set. There was this stigma coming, this stigma on us. Stigma being, you're in the low set, you're stupid, you have a disability, you're disabled, you're clapped, you're just tapped in the head or something like that. Those are the words I was constantly told in my high school days, and me being a young, impressionable age, I started high school at 11 years old, you could only imagine how much it destroyed and damaged and crushed my self-image and my mental health, self-esteem, self-confidence, you name it. And so I felt this need in my life to, always force things. I always wanted to be the popular kid. I wanted the validation that other people had. I didn't truly love myself and have that realization that I am enough the way I am right now to be accepted as a person. Just for simple self-love, which I didn't truly know, and it shows through the past. Because in the past, I'd always feel this need to act a certain way to please the popular kid to positioned in a higher set or a higher class, if you will. Could you blame me for acting this way? I mean, when everyone in the higher classes were always shunning you all the time, it was only natural I'd feel the need to get a big up on them, act a certain way or over-exaggerated way to gain validation from people who I don't even care about, I didn't even care about, I still don't care about, and didn't even need. Could you blame me? And so I'd always feel this overwhelming, crippling pressure to act a way that's inauthentic to me. Change the way I speak, or change put more of a slang accent, a roadman term accent. And here's a description for the people from America out of England to know what a roadman is, right? Basically the UK version of a thug, if you will. Because they would speak a certain way, I always had this more so proficient English that I viewed to be a bad thing at the time. I mean, I look back now, I think it's pretty good. Just means I went to school and actually tried hard. I mean, I have a passion for languages. I speak two pretty well. Je parle français aussi. Hein. Ça fait 3 ans que j'ai décidé d'apprendre français. J'aime bien la langue. Tous les gens utilisent me moquent de moi parce que j'ai pas l'anglais très très bon. Mais je suis revenu au passé, je pense que c'est une bonne chose que j'ai décidé d'étudier bien en école, parce que ça veut dire que j'ai beaucoup de compétences sur mon activité. C'est toujours bon d'avoir la langue très utile. C'est toujours bon d'avoir la langue avec beaucoup de compétences par la langue, parce qu'il montre que vu seulement de ta vie, vous connaissez. Bonne chose. Je vais retourner parler en anglais. Anyway, got carried away there. And I'm learning German as well. Hallo Leute, ich spreche Deutsch. Ich liebe Deutsch. Ich will reisen in Deutsch. Ja, mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut, aber ich mag es Arbeit. Danke. Alright, back to English. Yes, I speak 2 languages at a pretty good level. I'm interested in linguistics and whatnot. It's just one of my talents that I'm working on too. So I just thought I'd tell you a bit in the video. It's just annoying I have to put subtitles now, but hey, so be it. But yeah, I was hated upon, man. Just mocked. And I feel this need to, like, I'll do the most. I'll bend my back to get friends with people, but I'll do people's homework for free with the thought that they would accept me, I'd make fun of myself. I had so little self-image that I would make fun of myself. I would cuss myself out so they could laugh at me and clown me, and I think that would get me into the friendship group. I thought I could be like the clown, the popular kids. Well, yeah, but I never liked it. And guys, I just want to let you know, if any of you feel this need to act a certain way, to please certain people, it's just a sign that those people aren't for you, because you're being inauthentic to yourself. That's something I didn't realize. Well, I did realize, but I was blinded. I didn't really. Right, I knew the answer. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I didn't have that other ear in my ear, that other good ear in my ear telling me, bro, what you're doing isn't good. You need to stop. I didn't have that. right? So it's only natural I pursued it. Didn't really have the confidence to tell older siblings about that issue. I just wanted to be accepted, you know. Which is I know it's stupid looking back because I'm aware now. I realize that I'm enough now. I don't need to prove myself to anyone. I don't need to act a certain way to please anyone. I just need to act myself, not myself, and the right people would come to you, and that's how it should be. But I didn't know that at the time. I didn't truly understand it, because if I truly understood it, I wouldn't have acted on it. I don't know a foundation, but it wasn't fully, cemented. Hey, if I'm twitching a lot, guys, it's getting really cold, man. I'll say that much. So I'm not ill or anything, I'm fine. But yeah, guys, don't feel this need to act a certain way. If you feel like you need to act a certain way to please others, they're not for you. You should, be fine and comfortable acting the way you are. I don't need to, like when I make YouTube videos, I don't need to change the way I speak. It's ironic because I spoke 2 other languages, but that's different. You just do the accent, you're saying different things, it's a whole different dialect. Accents are different, that's an exception. I'm talking about just everyday life of people you know. If you feel this need to act a certain way, speak a certain way, or change your entire frame to please said people, they're not for you. You don't change the way you speak with your mum, right, and act like some gangster do, you know. And you don't do that with your siblings also, no, because you know them, you're comfortable with them, they're comfortable with you. It should be the same with your friends, because your friends should be like your family too, you know? They should be like your family too. So really look at your friendship circle right now, because I know some of you guys watching this video, and this is the problem with high school. A lot of us we'll put into friendship groups. We're not really friends with them. A lot of friendship groups are there out of sheer convenience. Like even me, I would probably chill with like 6-8 people in high school. Bro, 90% of them I don't even fucking talk to anymore. You know? And that's not a problem. That's not a knock on them. They just want for me. And you really start to realize who your true friends are once you're done with high school. And what I found out was, most friendships in high school are just purely out of convenience. You're in the same class, you're in the same building, you're around the same area. Talk for the time being. Yeah, the real answer, if you want to know if someone's truly your friend, if they talk to you frequently outside of high school. If they're just talking to you about the past. I'm not telling you it's bad to reminisce on the past, but if it's solely about how things were in the past, they're not your friends. Like, one or 2 of my closest friends, I've known them for 8 years now. I still speak to them. Yes, we were in the same class, and I guess fate aligned, and it just so happened we were in the same class. But even then, I haven't seen those guys. I haven't seen one of them for 3 years. I haven't seen another one of them for 3-4 months. I'm still talking to them quite frequently because I'm actually genuine friends with them. Another 2 of my closest friends, the ones who have my channel, speak to them also. And it's funny because I didn't even speak to them that much in high school. So I guess it's a bonus in that side because I became friends with them towards the end of high school. So we kind of just had the whole future to talk about, and I guess it'll ever be like that, And of course you have the beauty known as the present moment to enjoy too. So that's always a good thing. Yeah. Really pay attention. Look at your circle, man. And I know it's hard to leave. I get it. The scrutiny. But in times like that, I like to tell you the time's going to pass by anyway. And I'm sure it's more painful for, experiencing the pain of cutting off someone, risking temporary scrutiny, to which eventually they'll forget you anyway. You're not connected to them. Let's say you don't have numbers anymore. You're not going to hear them shaming you. They're going to eventually get tired. So it's more painful to stay and be with people and feel and know that you're not being true to yourself, then have that temporary leave from them because they're not actually for you. Just eventually, you're never going to see them again anyway. One big thing people used to tell me, and it's so true, when I was in high school, they used to tell me 90% of the people in high school you'll never see again. It's so true. Really look at your friends then. Because a lot of high school friendships, it's how convenience. You're not really cool with each other, you're just there. So if you have to cut anyone off, I know it's hard, I did it myself, trust me. Cutting off people is not easy. Most of my friends in high school, I'm not even friends with them. I don't talk to them. That's fine, it's your life. But you gotta cut them off, man. Do you want them to carry on in your late 20s and your early 20s? People you're not even cool with? Get them off your contact list, man. They're not for you. Have some respect for them. Have some respect for yourself. Have some dignity for yourself. Remember who the fuck you are. Know that you are worthy of having the things that you want. You don't deserve people who don't even respect you on a deep level. So cut those fuckers off. They're not good for you. I know it's hard. I did it myself. I have no regrets. Do the same. Take that leap of faith. There's only upsides from there. Take care.